What's going on today, YouTube? It's Dumbreapping back again with some more Death Stranding 2 and a little gaming series I'd like to call Gaming with Dumbreapping. Now, basically from where we left off... just zoom in on his feet. We basically went from Villa Libre all the way to take out this mule camp into the South Distribution Center. And now we're going to be on our way to the main area to the end of Chapter 1. And I actually forgot to check this out last time. I saw this over here. And I was just like, oh, there's this thing still. Oh, we can just use glasses and stuff and that's it? I wonder. Any nightmares? Whatever. We'll probably have to progress further in order for that to happen. But anyways, let's get into it, get to the surface, and get on our way. We don't want to dilly too much. It's nighttime. Great.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab.
Oh no.
However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
So I'm guessing we don't have the cuffs anymore.
We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared. According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter...
So did they make them less cheesy?
If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it.
The void out's like game over in this game, or is it just like, you know, oh yeah, you left a giant crater from the rest of your gameplay?
Or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. Alright, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Alright, so great.
Alright, Sam, you good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you.
That, and I can also probably leave my...
Shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Carry a little extra. Consider requisitioning a piece. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us...
Yeah. Alright, so I need that. So we got to deal with a dead city. A ruin. Awesome. You know what? I'm just gonna, like, see about leaving a sign. Just gonna leave a smile.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Alright. Which way are we headed?
I'm counting on you.
Great. How far do we gotta go? Alright, so... looks like there's a little riverbed we can go up right here.
Disengaging weapons restrictions. Take care, Sam.
I think we'll just get rid of that little pathway for now. Yeah, there's the riverbed. Yeah, this game still, like, never really fails to disappoint, does it? When it comes to weather situations. Oh no. Don't have any rocks fall on me. Oh, motherfuck!
Earthquake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Need to place, a warning sign here. Always gotta help out the other porters. Come on, Bridges, push it! Up the hill, let's go, let's go! I'm sorry, if I had to do these jobs, I'd be cursing up a storm, dude, on the way there. Get back with the most happiest face ever alive. Just, yeah, you're welcome. Soaked to the frickin' bone. Gray hairs everywhere. Alright, are we closing in on the ruins? We are closing in on the ruins. We'll place a marker here. There it is. That does not sound like a good noise. I don't like that groaning noise. Sounds like something big. Is that something? What is that? Oh, it's a pea spot. Oh, well. Get down, man. Who the fuck are they? I didn't even have to construct one? No, not that. Fucker. I don't know why it selected that. Another... Are you really, dude? Hang on. I'm sorry, person, but I really need this weather thing. This thing's not gonna last long out here, but...
Construction process now complete.
Upgrade structures. Great. I guess we're upgrading. But how do we store our stuff? Oh, oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Yes, I did. Do I have to, like, blood grenade it? I'm just gonna equip it, but I'm also just gonna be, well, I'm also gonna be stupid and just check this. Okay, so looks like we can't do the umbilical cord clipping anymore. That's so awesome. Why? It's like, I get that they were easier to, like, kill. Alright, we're gonna have to do this quickly. Don't miss. Okay. Alright, how many more of you bitches? Am I being an idiot and following the wrong cord? Yep, I am. Hey! Uh-oh. That's not a good noise. Ah! Suck on this, Rocky! No, no, no. You're floating high up there, aren't you, buddy? You freaking asshole. Here. So are you. Could you get lower? Waiting on you to get lower. There you go. That's how you do it. Oh, I missed. Tar samples. Okay. That's for the... Oh, I don't have a backpack. What the heck is that? Did you hear that? Was that just the... What was that? It was like a baby wailing. Oh yeah, we run at the speed of light now. We're running at solid snake speed. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, it damages our boots when we do that? That's not good. Alright. So the rest of that... Oh, no. Come on, scan. We've been playing this game. We know this controls. Alright, so... This forgotten stuff, I guess we'll get it. Look at all those handprints. Yeah, this game is a lot different now, and without BB, or Lou, aka. I miss ya. Wish she was here. Like, she actually kind of kept the silence from happening a lot, and now we're all alone. Oh yeah, that's a big old cargo load. Alright, so now our next objective should just be go up the ridge. Alright. Up the ridge we go up there.
Let's go. Okay then. Okay. Come on, what you got? Let's do this.
Alright, we're finally at the destination that we've been told to go to.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted.
I hope there's no
Advised that usage is restricted inside
horrible people here, or
Access the delivery terminal.
maybe this is a good place?
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
Who dat?
Now that's a delivery done right. I appreciate that you're always striving for perfection. Oh, picked up some lost.
I was like, it better not be any less than
Show.
perfect.
Reliable as ever. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have.
I recognize your voice, but I don't want to say who you are yet because I have a feeling of who you are. Why do I remember you? Were you from South Knot, if I'm not mistaken? If that's who you are, then what are you doing all the way down here? Holy shit. Alright, the Golden Pinnacle Star! Ooh, ting, ting. Good noodle star, look at that! Oh, it's you! Oh my god! It's the freaking weather guy! I was completely wrong about the South Knot. It's the weather guy, the one fucking place that was really one of the places that was really annoying. The most annoying was Conan. Anti-BT rifle, yes! I mean, could I just have like the last generation cuff back? You know, I like the ring. We could still use that for the map option. You know, we could still use that for the map option. But I just want my hidden blade back.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am?
I remember you, Mr. Weatherstone.
I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too.
Well, it's good to see a familiar face, at least.
Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb.
Yeah, we felt that, we felt that.
This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
Yeah, because I have to boss fight this thing. Woohoo!
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties.
So they were for
This
me?
ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out,
I mean, are these bullets,
requisition any weapons
they're
you
just
think you might
bullets,
need.
you know, like they're not connected to me to where I suck the blood out like the last time. Because the blood gun was deadly, but it worked.
Levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well.
Yeah, I almost got crushed by some rocks back there.
Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us
The thing about it is, with the giant BT showing up, I don't think that's all but just by coincidence and that it's just happening. There's got to be something of a power behind it. Or someone.
It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight.
Yeah, let's go have a bad dream.
We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Yeah, if shit starts falling apart just when I got here, just know it wasn't my fault. Oh no. Oh god. You get sunburn? You can get sunburn? Dead man?
It's been too long, Sam.
Hey, buddy.
You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
Give him a hug. He's not real.
Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plate gates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples they collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, That's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Really?
Detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside.
Well, looks like the boss fight's happening. Here we go.
Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Yep. We're going to the boss fight now. Let's go. Come on. Why do I have to click? I can just optionally just take a shower while we're being attacked. Just hold on. I gotta take a shower, like dead man. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Should you let me move? Activate. Activate. Okay, so that was a lot of information to take in just to be like, yeah. Wait, what? I'm gonna probably need like a couple of these guns, huh? Well, just gonna make another one of these guns. Two of them, actually. Fuck it. Come on, we gotta hurry. Alright. Now what? Whoa. Oh, that is scary. What the hell? What is... Is this sucking me in? Fellas, help! Oh no! Looks like we're surfing. You are one ugly. Alright. Start throwing grenades, start hucking them. Pyaw! Okay. So, how do we equip the bullets? Oh. Wait, what? Okay. I'm trying to read. Oh no, did it eat me? Climb back up. Oh, dude. Alright. I didn't even get the chance to try and equip my bullets. I guess we'll figure it out here in a sec. Oh. Oh. Suck on this. Alright, so I'm still trying to figure out how to change anti-human. Die! No! 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 Ah! 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 Oh! Jump, brother! Hiya! Oh, it went under. Oh no. Where the fuck did it go? Hello. Oh! This is one hell of a fight. Ah! Oh, he nearly hit me. Alright, you're close enough, you big bastard. Suck on that! No, no, no! Get up! Get up, move! Ah! Ah! Whoa! I gotta get close enough to use the grenade! They do the most damage! No, no, no! Move, man, move! It's like, in case you guys aren't, like, aware, I am holding the stick, like, 90 degrees. I don't like you! Ah! Ah! Move! Oh! Come on, I thought that was over with. We're almost done. Come on. Yeah! That's what I thought, you big ugly. I'm not getting paid enough for this. What? Level 2? Oh no, he's turning into a giant. Oh.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
All right.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it!
Yeah.
Confirm the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Yeah, frick off, dude. At the beginning of that, when I first died, I thought you had to, like, swap the bullets into the clip. Like, that's what I was trying to, like, do. I was trying to, like, do you have to click a stick or something, like, because it just looked like the controls were telling me use the right stick to choose it. I was like, what? I didn't know you had to choose the gun, like, just outright, and there you have it. Like, if I'd have known that, that would have been great. Something's gonna happen now that we've done that. We've dealt with a gigantic thing. Down there in that cesspool. This game still looks really beautiful no matter what. Like, dude. When you have a creator that's literally a perfection artist making a game, I can see why a lot of like the confusion with him with his decisions. They're just like, why this, or why is he afraid that his game is going to be like popular? Well, there's a bunch of reasons, and even Norman Reedus could tell you they have no idea what's going on in Kojima's head. Oh yes, let's wash like all that goop off. Another shower animation. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
As I said before, there's
Oh, are you
something
back from your
unusual.
shower?
It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands.
We've got a copy?
The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as
That
good
makes
as
her
mine.
not an asset then.
And as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record.
Exactly.
Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace.
Good.
How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. an assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was
Trippy.
born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had.
Yeah, because you're a
I was
Frankenstein.
incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all.
I hope so.
It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Kyra's allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Oh no. Dead man's dead. Well, at least he was at least able to find a beach and stuff like that. That was really emotional. I didn't expect that to be like that. Like, holy, wow. And this obviously isn't the end of the journey. This is literally chapter 1. And something's coming. Something is coming. I know that. And it looks like we're going to be headed home in the next episode. We're going to see Lou again. Yeah! This game is much different when you don't have BB. But it's nice to know that Sam is free. And that he doesn't have to really be worried about them tracking a BB that is technically not an asset because she was never recorded. And also, like, all of that, like, that's what I mean by the information dump. Not just the BB thing, but before the boss fight. Like, you literally get all that dumped on you, which I'm not really going to go over it every bit of detail right now. I'll do that in the next episode. But at the end, right there, right as you're going to walk out, right for the boss fight. Oh, yeah, hang on. I just have to take a shower real quick. You go and fight your little boss. That turned out to be a hellacious boss fight. Man. It's like, for the people that say this game was just walking simulator, suck my butt. Like, dude, there's a lot more to this game than what it becomes. And I knew that we were already in for a wild ride right from the beginning. And now that everything's doubling, oh, it's just going to get worse now. We're just getting started. But till then, I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys have a good day. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment anything that you liked, your favorite part, or anything that if you want to see more. Peace.